Everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in the last video, we have seen how to read, display, and also resizing the images using OpenCV and also the pill or pillow packages. And also I showed you how the benchmark how to compare between let's say these two packages. Also finally providing some quiz or questions for and also interview questions. Now in today's video, I will try to let's say extend this a bit. The 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 first let's see video just extended to how let's see how to do the cropping for the data augmentation. So in this lesson or this video, I will just show you how to do the cropping either with manually or let's say randomly or maybe interactively. So let me just begin with this. So in this here we have to import OS. I think maybe it's not needed. And let me just see here. And I also need a global this to read from images from let's see images from the whole folders or the all images in a directory and the numpy and also the images. This we have seen last time. So let's see here the to run the let's say to read the image using OpenCV and pill. This we have seen last video. So now let's see how to crop these images. So I have this image and I need to get a part from this, get part of this image. So what you can do is just oh, cropped, let's see, oh just cropped is equal image CV. And from this image CV, I can, because it's the OpenCV is reading returning the object as numpy array. So now I can just see 0 to, for instance, 300, and the second dimension also from 0 to 500. So what I have done here, it's just assume this is the matrix, the image, and I have taken from 0 to the pixel 300, and for the y from 0 to 500. So let me just show you one image. For this I need to close. So assume I have this image here, just like this. And what I mean by this image, it's as I said, it's a numpy array. So for instance, I'm starting from 0 here until the pixel 300. This is, let's see, in x, I mean in yeah, in y, I mean in height. This is the height, and from 0 to 300. And the next parameter, or let's say the next dimension, is from 0 to from 0, let's see here, from 0 to 300, or let's say 500. So it will just take this part here of this image. So I'm not reading this image, but it seems another one, but I will just show you what I mean. So let's see cv dot show show cropped cropped. This is the window name. We have all the see last time image, no, cropped image. So now I want to show this. Wait, don't forget this, because otherwise you can't see anything. And the second one is destroy all windows. So as you can see here, I have taken this part of the image, and let me just show you the original image. I think the original image is this one, and as you can see here, this is the original image, and the cropped image is this one here. It's just from 0 to 300 and 0 to 500. This is the, and of course you can identify from, for example, from this to this. I mean from, let's see, from 100 to 300. Let me just show you. Let's see, from 100 to 300. It's fine. Or let's see, from 50 So now you can see the first part is already ignored. It's just taking this part. So this is just let's see a simple method how to do the cropping. If you know what is the exactly the points that you would like to crop. If not, we will see it in advance. And for the pill or payload, let's see crow pill. So in this case, firstly you need to define the box. I mean the rectangle is equal 0, 0. So for example, this is the top. I mean left top and right bottom. Let's see. Then let's see 300 and 500. So this is exact, no, not exactly the same because we already changed it. So this is exactly the same as here. So this is the top left. For example, here from this one here, oops, it's 0 0, right? It's here at this point here. What with pointing, it's 0 0. Let's see, this is 0 0 because pixels are, let's see, tiny. And I need, let's see, in the height dimension is 300 and this one is 500. So let's see this one here. And pill, image pill, pill. Now we need the function, of course, dot group, then box, and we can see group pill dot show. And here you have also can add the title. Title is equal pill. So now you can see even the title is randomly. Maybe this is not the title, but this is how to show how to crop the images in pill and also in OpenCV. And as you can see here, this is in a width and this is in height. So if we need exactly the same, we have to replace it from the first what I can see from the first video. You can see there's a change between the image dimension. So that's why we have to take care. And also, so now you can see this is now exactly as the OpenCV. And let me just show you. This is the OpenCV. This is the OpenCV, and this is the pill. And as you can see here, the dimension is different. So for example, here we start with height, but here we start with width. This is we have already covered last time. So now let's start with random uh, cropping. So why we need random cropping? Maybe sometimes we need augmented. Let's say you have a small data set and you need to increase your data set. So one step you can just do some cropping if you need to classify for instance some images, and another one is just to if you would like to crop one image and paste it in another image. So this one we will see it in the next upcoming videos. Let's start writing a function that generate, let's say, random image size. So for this we need a div. We already covered this. Get, let's say, random group. And what are the arguments? We need an image, and also uh, group group height is equal to 100, let's see, and group width is equal maybe 200. Why not? And now let's implement the body of this function. So let's say image height and image width is, oh, sorry, is equal image. So we need the image shape, and we need from 0 to 2. We need just the width and height. As you can see in the OpenCV, it's starting with height, width, and the last number is the channel and the shape. In the shape, and here we need only the first and the second one. So it means width, height, and width. And now I will check here if, so here I have to crop this image with, let's say, 200 and 200, right? And this is the image, the original image. Let's see height and width. Now I want to check if this crop height and crop width is in this, let's see, not greater than this. It's true. Otherwise, we can return false. So image height, if image height is less than group height, and let's see, and oh, yeah. So for instance, if the image height or any of these dimensions has to be greater than the original image, we have to return false. And the image width is less than group width. For this, we need to return false. For yeah, we can also return maybe none as well. Yeah, maybe I will just show you what I mean by this. Now we need the maximum number of pixels that we can crop from this image. So if the image, let's see, if we need 200 by 200, and what is the image size, the actual image size, and if we see, if the image size is 500 by 500, now I still have 300. So I can select a random number from between these. So let me just see max x is equal image width minus group width. So you can see here's y, it's the height. Okay, now I need to generate x and y. So nb dot, let's see, random integer, and between 0 and, let's see, max x. So hopefully you got this. So here I have the image size, and I just subtract the crop width from the image width, so I can see width. I can how many pixels I still have. So now I will just extract, randomly extract, generate random from 0 to x, to max x, and we need also a y. So let me just change this to y. Now let's see the group is equal image, yeah, image. Then as the first example here, we can use the num array exactly. So we need y to y plus group width, group height, and also x to x plus group dot width. I think now we can return group and also true. So again, let's see. Here we have, if the crop height and width is greater than the original image, we need to return none and also false. If, else, we need to calculate how many pixels still we can let's see make from this image. And let's see here, for instance, I will just extract from 0 to 200, and let's see, it will just x, it will be 200, and this will be let's see 200. I don't know, it's randomly generated. Now this is only the function, and we need somehow to use let's see, image loader. It's called image loader. So for this I can define another function and call this loader, and we need the image directory. We need to crop not only one image, we need to see where the all images in this image directory. Let's see like this, and crop size is equal 200. Then channels is equal 3 if it's color images, and 1 if it's 1. I mean it is uh, let's see, if it's a grayscale image, sorry. And how many groups do you need from each image? So let's say number of group is equal 5. We just need five groups from each image. And of course sometimes it will generate some maybe if it's greater than this one here, it will return, it will give us false. But let's say we need 5 images. From each image we can generate five groups. Okay, so now we have now image size, image file, image files. We have, as I said in the beginning, we need the globe, just to give you the, let me just make it more and more advanced, more and more let's see, simple way. Let's see, path is equal os dot path dot join. Now I need or maybe this is better just to have it, because I also need the dimension. So let's see, here I have the join, and here I have image directory, and also the the image extension. Let's see, we have uh, PNG or JPEG or any images. So let's see, remove this, and here's the image files now. So, and this group will try to look on this in this directory and return every PNG, only PNG images, or let's see, PNG extension. And now we need the group directory. Also we can directory, let's see, it should be in this one, but yeah, os.path.join. We can also image directory, save it in the same directory but with another name. Let's see, grouped images. So after grouping the images, all images will be saved in this group directory. Now let's see, we need to create these directories. Maybe this group directory is not already there. So before we trying to save any images in this, we need to create it. So I can use os.make directories, and also group directory, and also we can use exist is equal true. So otherwise it will give you error. So now we need to go from each file, let's see, or each image, I can use file, I mean the enumerate. So this will give you the image the image index and also the file itself. I can see image files. So this one here, we will get the image files, and I can see image dot open. Oh yeah, it's this file. Image is equal file dot open image dot open, and here I need to add a file. Now if we have the channels 3, you can see here, if it's 3 images, let's see 3 channels, red, green, blue, or color images, we have to use this. So let's see, image is equal image dot convert to red, green, blue if channels is equal 3, else we can see image dot convert to L, to grayscale image. Now we need to convert this image. I mean, of course, we can replace with this with OpenCV, but let's see, try with this image. We can add is equal numpy dot. We have seen this in the last video, how to convert image from PIL to OpenCV. We use this one here. Now we have how many crops we need in range in groups. So this I can see I need how many, let's see how many groups I need. Here is this, the default one is 5, but we will see how to change it when we calling the function, Now we can see group and also valid and also get group image. So now I will use this function here and returning a group, and also this the second one, which is valid. I just call it here valid. So now we need to get the, what is the input here? It's the image, group, height, and group width, height and width. So now I can directly just use the image array. And for this, for the other parameters, it's already let's see, has a default have a default values. If now I call this function with only image, it will, the group width and height will be 200 200. But if I want to call it with different values, I can add it here. So let's see, group height 20 and group width, oops, is 20. It's nothing, but this is just to show you I can also remove this, and if I remove this, the default values will be used 200 200. Now I can see if valid, I mean, it means if valid, it's if the valid is true. Now group pill is equal, now we need to convert it from image dot from array, and we can see image array. I just need image group from this, just we need this one here. And also you can convert it to red, green, blue or not. Let's see, sometimes you need to convert it to red, green, blue, to color images. So for instance, in most of the deep learning algorithms, let's see, ResNet, AlexNet, and VGG16, So this working with color images. Sometimes you have to add another let's see channel to your images just to use this. But I have done also somehow modification on such stuff. So I think I will just add it in the deep learning course. How to change the model to adapt the model, let's say, to accept any number of channels in yours. Sometimes you have a TIFF, uh, let's say TIFF images. You have 5, 6, 7 images just in one image, and let's say it has let's see 9 channels, and just back all of this and update the network, and it should work. So now let's see here, we need to save our image. Let's say we need to give a name to our image, and I will here just add image. Now I can generate a random number. For instance, I will just I will just I will just add the I, which is the image name. I mean the image number here, or let's see the image index in the directory. And for this we need to have it maybe 05D, and also we need, let's see, numpy, just to make it random dot random integer 0 and 1000. Oh, I don't know if this is right to have to save the image, but why I'm adding this, let's say I have saved the image, and I think this is okay. This is fine, I think. We just need to add we need another, let's say, variable to add it here. I don't know, this is maybe the easiest way, because otherwise if I see I need the image I, and here I can add also index, and let's see here, I think this should work without random, because if I use, if for instance the image 1, and I will have 1 underscore, let's see, 1 and underscore 2, 3, 4, I think this one should work. And now we need to group dot save, and we have the dimension. Before this we need to add the, let's see, m path is equal os dot path dot join. We need to add the cropped image, cropped directory, and also the name. Okay, but here we need to add also the image extension. Let's see, dot png, just like this, for instance. And we will save it here. Now we will save the image in this directory, and I think that's it. So let me just double check this. By the way, we can also try to add here try catch. So let's try to add a try catch maybe here before opening the images. So let's see, try this I have already discussed, or let's see, upload a video on this. So now here except, let's see, we can add exceptions as exception A, and we can print if, sorry, oops, if could not process A, and this will give you what kind of error. Let's see. And now let's run this function. I mean, just to identify this function, because I couldn't run this function without calling this function. So the next step here is, let's see, image directory is equal, let's remove this, and let's see, we need to apply it on this one here. So there are three methods to define the image directory, also already discussed in the previous videos. Now I will call this function smart loader, and it has the image directory, and we also need the group size is 200, and also number of the channels is 3, let's see, and also number of groups, I have no idea, maybe 2, it's enough. Why I have a error? uh, just load up. Okay, now if I just click to this, I will create a folder called cropped images, and we will save some cropped. Let's see here. No, why not? Let me just check what is the error, and sometimes it's hard to debug. So let's see, we can also print these images just to see if there's any images in this directory. And let's see, loader got channels. Yeah, channels, why not? We just copy this. Crop channels 3, and should work. Okay, what was the error? Channels. Okay, yeah, typos. Now you can see it is printed the images, and if I see now the directory, it should create now a new directory called cropped images. And now you can see, for instance, image 0 is generated uh, 5 images. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Five images, I mean cropped images created or generated from the image 1, or let's see, image 0. And the second one is also, this is the second one, 1, 1, 1, and this is image 6, and the crop number is 3. Okay, now, yeah, I have to move this here just to make it. So now if you run this again, you will save, it will save the same images, and but the same name images but different images. So if you see here, it's somehow a different shape, you can see. If I just click refresh, and now if I run it again, let's see, you need Yeah, it's just random images. Okay, and the last one here, I have already wrote this because writing it takes time, but I can explain it very well. So this is interactively cropping. This is randomly crop the images, which is sometimes is beneficial. Let's see, sometimes we need it, but sometimes we need to crop several images interactively. And this is, I'm using this to extract, let's not extract, to crop images with this one here. For instance, I need this crop, for instance, and before this, I have to the code indeed. So here I have the image directory and the image format I would like to use, maybe PNG, maybe bitmap, and etc. And the save directory, it will be in the same directory of the image, but here we have to add cropped. Now, of course, this will give us the images in this directory, only the let's see the name of the images, the whole path, let's see. And here we have to adding this crop show image or copy image and crop image, which is none. And here we have to with skip images. Yeah. So here I have a while loop. I'm reading. This is one function to draw. Let's see a rectangle. And this for loop here is going from these images one by one and try to it will draw a rectangle, or you can draw a rectangle. Now, if you click escape, it will break the loop. Stop, it means stop. And if we press S, it will save the cropped image in the directory. And of course, if I have pressed I, it will be also break, but why I have this, which is the theme. So, but let's see, just try like this, and I need to group this, for instance, part. Now I have a rectangle here. I just try to press S. Now if I check the directory, I can see now this image I have cropped. And if just close, it will indeed go to the next once you have saved, press saved. But because I'm using the same images, as you can see here, maybe you can add several images. I have no images. But here we can see it is the same image. So, but I think you already got the idea. So when I just press S, it will save the image and go to the next image. And if you stop, if you would like to stop, or maybe you didn't need to uh, make any crop in this image, you just close it, and the next one will be reading. I mean showing, and next skip. And if you already finish, you can just press skip to finish the, let's see, to stop the showing the image, the cropping. I think that's it for today, and hopefully this will help you. And yeah, if you like this, please subscribe into my channel. I mean, like the video also, and also if you have any question, just comment below. I will answer it. And yeah, thanks for watching, and see you next time.